there, Scorpio. I am going to tell you, like I told Libra, because I'm going to make this less awkward for the both of us. Don't be telling me nothing about my little broke nail, okay? Because we both know it's there now. Because I know how y'all are. Let's go ahead and get into your shuffle. I hope January has been treated well. But we're going to go ahead and get into the shuffle. No time wasted.
Okay, pause. I know you guys don't actually think I'm going to make you sit here, and watch me shuffle. Let's fast forward this.
Take time, need to feel your flow, slow climb. I already know one touch, turn these tears to gold.
Okay, enough of the funny business. On to your reading.
Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, so one thing I can say, speaking of Sun, Moon, and Rising, I don't know if maybe some of you guys may be a Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or you're dealing with a Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising, but you guys' reading is eerily similar to the Libra reading that I just did. So in the event that is your Sun, Moon, and Rising, or you are affiliated with someone in the situation I'm about to explain, you may want to take a gander at that reading. Yeah. Okay, Scorpio. Okay, all right. Your past position, your above card and your below card, this is what you're consciously aware of, or your desired outcome. This is your hidden influences, subconscious mind, things you may or may not be aware of. This card underneath is you presently. This is your challenge, and this is a potential outcome. As always, I set the challenge card to the side because this is pretty much your mission or to-do list, I guess you could say. And let's jump into this reading. So, Scorpio, I really hope that y'all cannot hear my neighbor's music because the song that's on really right now is very, very funny. But anywho, yeah, so presently, Scorpio, you have the Ace of Swords, which lets me know that you are on the cusp of a new beginning, just as Libra was. In your recent past, we have the Death card reversed, which also lets me know that a new beginning was trying to, so this sword right here was like trying to come in and cut through the BS, but you prevented it from happening. A new beginning was trying to come through in the recent past, but you stopped it. Why? We'll figure that out. In your below card, we have the Knight of Wands, which is really about empowering yourself and channeling your intentions and your will to manifest into the physical realm. And for your above card, we have the Five of Swords, which is a card about being a winner chicken dinner. And our outcome, potential outcome, we have the Tower. So I'm going to tell you what and then your challenge is the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm going to tell you what I'm gathering from this because it's pretty clear. So this reading may be rather short. So currently, a new beginning is trying to come through. Spirit is trying to give you a new pathway to walk, a new approach, a new beginning to the way that you've been doing things in the past. In the past, you had an opportunity to let something kind of phase out, but you're still holding on to past energy, a situation that's dead and that's no longer serving you, and you're not allowing that to let go, which brings in your challenge, which is pretty much like positive outlook to the future, right? So it's like believing that even though things in your life are ending or shifting or changing, believing that Spirit has your best interest at heart, and that regardless of what is lost, whatever is leaving, there's going to be something better, right? Now, where this becomes a little bit of an issue is with our Five of Swords that we have in our above card, the thing that you really want to consider is if this approach that you're taking is the best approach, because this card speaks of like empty victories. It foretells of victory in a situation, but the question that we have to ask ourselves about such of a victory is at what cost? Because there is the potential that yes, you can win, but feeling that you either stepped on people in the process or hurt people by being solely focused on just you winning and not thinking about how your success can affect other people. Okay. And with our below card, with the Knight of Wands, it's really about like you going within, you getting in alignment with spirit and allowing yourself to set your intentions. Now, what I can tell you of putting all of this together is the best way for you to not have an empty victory and to harm others by solely thinking about winning. And I say think because it's a swords card. Like when we're operating from our mental space and we're not considering our heart space, we're just thinking about logical, logistical ways, pros, cons type of deal, SWOT analysis and whatnot of ways to get to what it is that we're desiring. But the hidden influence is for you to, instead of just operating straight from a mental space, is to get into alignment with spirit so that this can manifest properly, so that everyone that's involved in this situation can have the death card in the upright, which would be an instantaneous ending and a new beginning that's positive for yourself and everyone that's involved. So the hidden influence now is spirit kind of tugging at you and saying, like, instead of looking outside and thinking like strategy, what can I do, is to really get quiet and to set your intentions to get in alignment and to really allow spirit to reveal to you what it is you need to do to move forward, right? For whatever it is you tried to stop in the beginning. Because what I'm getting from this is a fear. There was an opportunity for you to end a cycle, hence 9 of Pentacles, 9, end of a cycle. So it's a cycle that is supposed to be wrapping up in your life because it's not serving you anymore. It's not for your highest good, but your fear of the future, your fear and worry that you had of the future is what allowed you to kind of like take a step back or renege to prevent this end from happening. But I'm telling you now, whether you like it or not, because we got 2 major arcana up in this piece, and when you got major arcanas for some stuff like this is spirit coming through, which is exactly what the Tower card means. The Tower card is when we build up like false ideals or, thoughts, lives, whatever. Anything that we build is on a weak foundation, and it's almost like spirit saving you from yourself. So it's like whatever it is that you built up, and that brings back into here with the end of the cycle. What I'm getting from this is okay, thank you. Okay, so the cycle that you're coming out of, you were building and you were working towards something to be victorious, right? But see, the reason why it's an empty victory is because a lot like how it is with Libra, you are trying to fill an emotional void. It's like you're really not happy. You're very discontented, and it's almost like you're achieving for the sake of filling a void, and that is what spirit is trying to end. So that's what this death was really about. It's the fact that spirit doesn't want you to build up these weak false towers that look super dope, but they're on a weak ass foundation. You know what I'm saying? Because that's never going to get you to where it is you're trying to go. It's like attempting to build a staircase to heaven. It's like you cannot build a literal staircase to heaven. It's not going to happen. So it's like you're wasting your time. And that's the thing that spirit is trying to rescue you from, is yourself, because you're building things that are not really in your highest good. And spirit was trying to give you the opportunity and the recent past to step away from that. But your fear and your lack of trust that the universe has your best interest at heart is what held that up from happening. But because it's so imperative that you make this transition now, Spirit is coming back again and was like, look, I gave you the opportunity to get her done. And you didn't. So now it's like Spirit got to come back through and knock it out. Now, this is a lot different than the Rider-Waite version of the Tower, because of course it's the Tower and the people falling out, being impaled and lightning and all that good stuff. It looks horrible. I mean, this is a lot more palatable, like I've said before. But what I feel like I need to say from this is it may be news that's coming in that is reiterating what it is you already know, whether it's through a phone call or a letter, friend, family member, or it could just be strict intuitive guidance. It could be resonating with this reading, but something is going to come through that's going to once again try to uproot what Spirit tried to uproot in the recent past. And I also feel like I need to say to not be afraid of this, okay? Don't be afraid of this, because I always say anytime, and I tell this to a lot of my clients actually, it's like whenever you get a reading from someone, if you walk away from it feeling like dark and dreary and like, oh my gosh, like that's not the right spirit that that is coming through, because you always want to feel empowered, which is why it's like I'm going in depth to explain this. Like, this isn't like, you know, spooky woo woo, oh my gosh, like some crazy, I don't know, psychotic type of stuff is about to happen. No, it's not anything like that. It's like this is something that you are very much aware of. Like, it's something that on a very deep level, like a heart level, an inner knowing level, like you already know what I'm talking about. So if this is like new news to you, like, oh my gosh, like what do you mean? If this does not like resonate with you, or it doesn't like ring with the cadence that you already know is happening in your spirit, then this reading is not for you. So if you're spooked out right now, this is not for you. You can breathe, you straight, you know. But specifically for the people that I'm speaking to, they already know exactly what I'm talking about, because it's something like it's been on you, like it's been heavy on you for some time now, and it's like you know this already. But this, don't look at this as something negative, look at it as something positive. It's like Spirit is trying to clear out all of this bad energy so that you can get to that victory that you want in the right and proper way. So your challenge is most certainly positive outlook. Stop being pessimistic, you know. Start believing that good things can happen for you and to you, and that they are in the process of happening. Believe that Spirit is on your side and that Spirit wants what's best for you, okay? And take time to go within to really like to get reacquainted with yourself and to get back into alignment with your intuition and with Spirit, and really set your intentions. And like I say, these are coming at the perfect time because the new moon is coming up, and this is an absolute perfect time for you to set new intentions for the future. So that is your reading, my wonderful Scorpios. And I really hope y'all weren't looking at my nail, because I was thinking about it the whole time. I really got to get that fixed. But anywho, Scorpio, I hope that helped. If you feel my vibe, subscribe, like, share with your friends. I hope this reading was great advice to help you on your journey. And I will see you guys soon. Deuces.